this doesn't just warm up your house, it makes a style statement. And if the one at your home is making more of a statement that's a cry for help, then we have some great tips on how to update your fireplace or insert. I'm here with Scott right now from Lisac Fireplaces and Stoves, and we've got kind of an unfinished look going on here. Scott, what's up with this?
We do. We have several displays in our showroom that we leave unfinished on purpose so that customers and clients can come in with their tile samples, put it up against it so they can truly see what it's going to look like, you know, vertically rather than just laying down, and see it against the fire. Colors change, moods change, so it really helps them design that look that they're after in their home.
And it might also really help them pick out a fireplace, because I know the tiles you were holding up, it really changed the look of the fireplace itself, too.
It does. It can change it from a contemporary to a traditional. Even, you know, sometimes in a house, two parties like it two different ways. So we can do a tile and a mantle in one type of situation, and then go with a different style burner to achieve, you know, happiness throughout.
To kind of marry those two looks together.
Absolutely.
I was going to ask you about that, because we're walking through your showroom earlier, and there are a bunch of different styles and a lot of really cool contemporary ones, but I was wondering how you fit those into a home that's maybe not so contemporary. So that's a good way to do it.
Right. We've kind of coined the term trademporary. It's a traditional contemporary mix. This would be a trademporary style where you've got a very modern burner, yet you've got this castle stone look, so it really crosses both lines, and we can work with that. A lot of the units have multiple burners, multiple backgrounds, so we just mix and match till we get the look that's best for the customer.
And a lot of different shapes too. It's not just the square anymore.
Right. Shapes are, well, we got a lot. We've got linear, which is longer and shorter in height, the traditional almost square. We've got arched. We've got three-sided, four-sided. There's a lot of new units coming out.
All right, so we've got lots of selection, lots of choices now to update. How do we do it? Take me through some maybe do's and don'ts, and how you really get the fireplace in and installed.
Typically, we like the customer to bring in floor plans if it's a remodel or new construction. If they're just dealing with an existing home and it's just the fireplace, then bring in digital photos, some basic measurements of what they're working with. It's best to come into the showroom first and get an idea of how many things there are to choose from and narrow it down, so that when we do go out for a home visit and go through a design phase there, that we're not going through 50 or 100 different fireplaces then.
So it sounds like having help is a really good idea when you're doing this.
It is, and with fireplaces you want to start before you do any tear out, any framing, anything, because there's so many sizes, so many shapes. We find a lot of times consumers and homeowners and even builders, they're going off of 20-year specs where they thought every fireplace was the same size, it had the same clearances to mantles or hearths. That's all changed, and every single fireplace is individual, so it's best to start with the fireplace and then work from there.
All right, there you go. Now you know. And if you want to get a beautiful new fireplace, Lisac Fireplaces and Stoves has 2 locations. They do free in-home design consultations, and you can learn more at lisacfireplaces.com.